Liverpool versus everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I think mostly morning if you're on my side, afternoon if you're UK, other places I'm not quite sure. But either way, good day. It is game day. We know about it. We welcome the Cherries to Anfield. Another home match, another chance to get supporters together again, collective, and hopefully sense and feel some different emotion, some different energy from the fans at Anfield today. Uh, Klopp was very keen to speak about it when asked in the pre-match press yesterday morning, and that was probably the richest part of the interview, if you will, for me when he mentioned the fans and how he didn't have too much of an issue with the Leicester situation and how the fans were or whatever. Um, but how he would love to for every home game for the rest of the season to be big, not just game against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. We need that kind of Champions League feel, that kind of Champions League vibe in all these games because they are all pretty much like semifinals. They're all pretty much like cup finals or whatever you want to call it. So that should be big. That should be good, and hopefully that's not a letdown. I really, really hope that that's not a talking point after the game. The lack of I don't say lack of support because obviously if you pack out a stadium that many people, then they're supporting you. But lack of optimism, I should say, in the crowd because the team is going to need it more than any other time. And on all these games, I've been saying that they're going to get more and more difficult. And I think going into a game like this, people will probably bring up the last match against them where we smacked them up. Salah had an amazing game. Some key moments in that game. Salah doesn't go down. He probably could have gone down. And then now he's looked at as a diver. So we really got to be big, man. We got to be really, really on it from the opening kickoff, really. And just because we beat them last game doesn't mean anything. We saw what happened with West Ham. I think a lot of us probably thought going into the game against West Ham that would be a game that we would, get max points and probably do it comfortably. So it's gonna be tough. That was away. This one's home. There could be a difference in that. I don't know. But I just want to win. If we beat them 3-4-0, great. Obviously, I wouldn't be disappointed with that. But I just want to win. And I want to see us a bit better defensively. I know we got guys out. I get that. But this is why you build a squad. And then arguably you could say this squad isn't big enough, but this is who we have. And so Klopp persisted with these guys. He didn't get an extra defender or central defender or any defender in the window besides a goalkeeper. So clearly he thought this is a team. He felt like this is a team he trusted. So this is what we got to go with. So I don't want to hear more of the excuses of we don't have Trent, we don't have Joe Gomez, things of that nature. What's up, Mom? I hope the fans get behind from the start to the end. Yeah. Big 3 points today, Dave says. Yeah. All those are true, man. So for them, they'll be missing Callum Wilson, knee injury. Their attacker, David Brooks, who's been doing amazing for them this season, has an ankle issue. So they won't be making a trip to Anfield. We've got our set of injuries, too. We know that. But they have some guys. Frazier, I don't know if he'll be on the left or right. I had an image of that earlier. Can't seem to find it, but I think they'll play more of a 4-4-2 and probably have Solanke and King up top with Stanislas on one side and Frazier on the other. I think Stanislas is going to be on the right, Frazier on the left. So, yet again, another team we're playing where they have some pacey guys. And I think it's going to be interesting to see what Milner can do and how he can stand up to that. Because, let's be frank, he hasn't really done that well, which is, look, there's no real surprise there. There's no real surprise there. Milner has been an amazing player for us. But when it comes down to playing one-on-one with a really quick player, 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to get burnt. So we just got to offer him help. And to me, I'm kind of over this idea of what formation is better, what formation is not. Just win. I don't give a damn who we put out on the pitch. I don't give a damn what our formation is anymore. I just want to win games. I'll trust Klopp to choose the best formation, to choose the best guys out there. What's up, Mercy? But I can't get caught up because to me, they both have done really well for us, meaning the formations at times. And sometimes you felt like, maybe we need a tweak. And so I've said it from the beginning, I'd like to see Naby Keita in more of a 10 above the 2 holding guys, under Firmino with Salah and Mane, but I don't think he'll do that. And so, if Genie is fit, if Hendo is fit, I got to believe that they'll probably play a part in this game. Assuming Milner will play fullback again. I've talked about Rafa Camacho. Listen, what I want to happen, it's not really that important. As long as we're winning games, points mean prizes, as Dave's always says. So, at the end of the day, I want to win. Formation doesn't matter to me. Formation of Bournemouth doesn't matter to me. But we really, really need to jump on this team quick. There'll be a team that, with that manager, might feel like, smell a little bit of blood. because they're just as good as at counterattacking as, say, Palace or Leicester can be. They are. Bournemouth are a really, really quick, fast team. And people are saying this is a game where it's good timing for Liverpool after two unsatisfactory results, two draws against a team who's going to play open. Listen, I think they're safe. It's not like they're in a relegation fight or anything. So, but they're going to give their all. And I think he might have thought, you know what, let's try to soak up some pressure and then hit him on the break. We've seen what Palace can do. We've seen what Leicester can do. Maybe we can do it better. And so I don't know so much as that we're definitely going to see an open game as to where they're not going to really focus much on defense and they're just going to play open and try to attack as much as we attack. I don't know if that's true. It probably is, but I think a smarter manager would think, you know what, I might be able to do better than these other teams did. I have the players to do it. Let me soak up and see if I can, copycat that. If I can replicate, what those other teams did and maybe do it better. So prediction is 3-0 Reds. Yeah, even with predictions, I mean, it's always nice to see if you can get it right. But, Dave, I just wanted to see Liverpool win. And if it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, whatever the case may be, I just want the win. And I want to see us, again, do better defensively. I don't want to see us conceding, any goals, really. But definitely not 2, 3, and make any chance we give this team to have any kind of confidence, they're gonna benefit from that. No dumb fouls in the box for them or outside the box, outside their box, attacking us, giving them free kicks before the halftime or at any point. We have to, because our defense isn't that. This isn't the strongest defense. We obviously know that, and because that's the case, we need to play smart. We need to be smarter in those situations because not to say that we can't stop a set piece, but here lately it seems like we can't. So we need to be putting ourselves in the best positions possible. And if we go up early, let's go up and keep getting the goals. I don't want to see us go up in the last like we did in the last couple of games and then, look like we're inept at trying to create chances. You know what I mean? So just got to be better. Salah got to step up. Today Salah has got to step up with something. I need to see a couple assists, a goal or two. I need to see some better play, really. Because even if you don't score goals, I want to see an improved performance. Same with Firmino, but really Salah is our guy, or supposedly our guy, this world-class talent that everyone calls him. Need to see him step up. It's crunch time now, and this is where the big boys, show their worth. Salah has got to step up. He has got to step up because this is a game where, I think a lot of people's opinion, if we lose here, the title is over. I don't believe that. Obviously, I want to see a win. Even if a draw, it's not over. But we need to be winning this game. It's simple as that. Simple as that. Not even about what other teams are doing. We need to control our own destiny. And by doing that, you have to get points at home against teams like this. You just got to do it. You got to do it. Let's call the last couple of games blips. Let's get over that. Let's think of that as just a one-off or two-off, if you will. Liverpool will bounce back today, and I can feel that. So. Excited about it. I'm a little superstitious thing going on. Every time we've watched games here at home, we've won, except for the Chelsea game, which felt like it went after we won it. So I think I'm going to start watching games at home as much as I can help it. Sometimes games during the week, I'm out, so I have to watch it at the pub. But I'm going to try my best to watch games at home because I feel like the results are always a bit better. Klopp is really weird. He plays Salah as striker for the start. Doesn't work, but continues to do it. Salah is back to scoring. He pours him back in the wing. Yeah, I don't know if it's so much weird or him just trying to figure out the best way. I mean, I think it would be better in games if he can make a switch to say, look, it hasn't worked as him as a striker. Because let's be fair, it has worked from time to time. I mean, he's gotten goals as a striker. Let's not get that twisted. Is his best position there on the right? I don't know, but what I will say is that I'd like to see us making more in-game changes, and put, if it's not working up top, put him out on the right. Put him on the left for all I care. I mean, switch it around. At the end of the day, we don't want to be too predictable to these teams, man. Yeah, see you, man. Enjoy the game. So, we can't be predictable. We got to be able to give them different looks. You know what I mean? We can't give them the same idea over and over and over again. So, like I said, I expect Mane to continue in his form. I don't see why not. But we need to have those other two guys up front really, really clicking. And I hate to even use that word when it comes to Liverpool, but you know what I mean. We got to really see them at it and playing to the best of their ability. So I think we get that. I think we'll be fine. Mane has been our most consistent player this season, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I think he's definitely in the. I don't know if you mean player in general or attacking player. I think you can definitely put him in that hat with a lot of other guys. But yeah, Mane's been good, especially lately though. And that's what I'm focused on lately. Like the past is the past. The last 2-3 games what we have, Mane has been on it. and I'll continue to big him up. So hopefully we'll see the same level of Mane, even notched up a bit more. Although he's been pretty high in my opinion, and all around, not just because he scored the last 2 games, but just all around play is good. So the midfield is always a head scratcher. We never know what's going to happen. I'll be happy with whatever. Again, I hope that doesn't mean we'll see Lallana. Nothing against him, but come on. So, defensively, it is what it is. We know our issues. But it is great news that Trent is back in training, or was back in training this week at some point. Obviously, Milner was, Genie. Good to be seeing, good to be able to see Genie back in if that's the case. So I'm excited. Big game, we know it. I'm gonna get back to some of this early game, and let's look forward to Liverpool getting back into winning ways by any means necessary. See you guys at halftime.